weeks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day, and Team DFS and myself is in Allied Gardens at BARRELPALOOZA. This client purchased this house a little while ago, did a complete remodel of the inside, and is just now, or are just now, addressing the outside. They don't really know when this installation went in exactly.
I think about 9-10 years ago.
9 or 10 years ago. Thank you, Greg. The clients are from the East Coast, so they do not know what is happening or what they have here. Look at these massive barrel cactus. Just to give you some scale, this thing is enormous, and see how it's infringing on the driveway and the walk path. So what we are going to do is we are going to dig up the ones that are crowding and move them around. Look at these cute little babies. Now, remember, when we work with barrel cactus here in Southern California, we don't really worry too much about roots. At least I don't. There's not much going on here in the way of roots. That is not a problem. I may even snip these a little bit more, because when we roll this guy into place, we're just gonna roll that guy into place. We're not gonna be digging holes and carrying on. Look over here. Say hi to Miles and Colin.
Hey.
Look at this. See? I mean, it's just Barrel City, right? Now there are some blue barrels. Those are gonna get pulled out, because I want this to be only Echinocactus grusonii, only golden barrel. The blue barrels we will work into the backyard, which we're also going to be resuscitating. Okay. We are going to be depupping a lot of these barrels. Why? Well, for no other reason than aesthetics, really. I like the look of it clean. Miles and Colin are gonna show you how easy it is. Awesome. And you can leave these cactus in a cool, dry place to harden off if you prefer, before you set them in the ground or in some dry potting soil. Or if you live here in Southern California, just stick them on the ground somewhere. If your barrel stands up, you've done your job. Or I should say, if your barrel doesn't roll away, you've done your job. All right, a little sneak peek into the backyard. Look at this ginormous Kalanchoe bayarensis. Gorgeous. Looks like some sort of a palo verde, maybe a desert museum here. We've got some aloe cultivars, kind of speciosa-ish. Here's some in bloom. There's a pretty speciosa there. Here's another stand of Kalanchoe bayarensis. All the San Pedro cactus, for the most part, we're removing from this garden. We'll be repurposing it. Unfortunately, this Aloe Hercules looks irredeemable. That's the terminal growth. It's all rotted out, so that's very unfortunate. Got a couple of interesting palms in this garden, and a huge stand of euphorbia that we're also going to remove and cut up for parts. I have a Aquaria that I purchased at Waterwise that we're going to stick in here. But wow, you know, the beautiful rock work, flagstones, and look at the open space. Jose and his company Leaf It to Us came and cleaned this area out and just left all of the Opuntia, and it looks really, really good. So we're going to have a lot of fun. I bought some specimens at Waterwise yesterday to tuck into this garden. I'm going to retain all of the brickwork, the rock work. I think I'm going to add some burgundy lava for some pops of color in here. And we're just going to, you know, going to go with the theme originally, which was a collector's garden. And yeah, that's what we're going to try to restore here in Allied Gardens. This is a 2-day project, front and back. Today, we got all of the barrels moved, cleaned, restaged. I restaged some boulders. cactus that we took out. Can you believe this? Look at all this. The client is going to have their kids come over and pick through it. And then I may be gifting some plants to a local swap and share. But look how clean it looks now. So much better. We still have to bring in some top dressing rock tomorrow. But, you know, for the most part, we're done. And I cannot believe all the barrels that we took out of this garden. Unbelievable. And here's the back. This is where most of those San Pedro cactus came out of. We also had some euphorbia in the corner here that we removed. These are the new plants that are going to be going in. And there's really good bones here in this space. We've got really neat little brickwork and all these wonderful honey quartz. We're going to pull in a couple more colorful boulders and bring in some lava rock to bring some pop into this space. But can you believe that by the end of tomorrow, this is all going to be done and all going to look brand new? This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, reporting with Team DFS in Allied Gardens with your succulent tip of the day.